You won't believe what people in Austin are saying about this player right now. One name is making waves within the Texas Longhorns program, and a statement made during a press conference caught everyone off guard. Stick around until the end because this story has major implications for the entire season. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We bring you news like this firsthand. The player in the spotlight is Justus Terry, a Texas Longhorns defensive lineman entering his second season with the program. And the reason for all the buzz goes by the name Hero Kanu, the Ohio State transfer who arrived to bolster the team's defensive line. In an interview on Thursday, Kanu used a term that hardly anyone uses to describe a teammate. He called Justus Terry a generational talent. That's right, generational. Anyone who follows college football knows that kind of praise doesn't come easily, especially coming from inside the locker room itself. According to Kanu, Terry just needs to stay healthy and keep developing within the system. He emphasized that talent alone guarantees nothing, but noted that expectations for the youngster are incredibly high. And he didn't stop there. Kanu also mentioned other defensive linemen like Josiah Sharma and Jaffard, but made it clear that Terry has been the one turning the most heads early in fall camp. For those who follow the program closely, this isn't exactly a surprise. Terry was already being singled out as a standout on the very first day of practice, and he carries the status of a former five-star recruit, one of the most coveted gems in the national recruiting landscape. A native of Manchester, Georgia, he was a key piece in Texas securing the nation's #1 recruiting class for 2025. And here's the detail that adds even more weight to the story. He chose the Longhorns right before the SEC championship game against Georgia itself, snatching a major talent away from that rival state. During his freshman season, Terry didn't see heavy playing time. He appeared in 10 games and recorded 8 tackles, including 1 for a loss. These were modest numbers, yet they masked a potential that is now beginning to shine through more strongly. Physically, he is impressive, standing 6'5" and weighing around 289 pounds, with a build that allows him to play multiple positions along the defensive line. He can line up as an interior defensive tackle or even as a defensive end, fitting into schemes like the 4-eye, aligned on the opposing tackle's inside shoulder, or the 5 technique, lined up directly across from the tackle. There is another important chapter to this story. Coach Muschamp, who was on the Georgia staff back when the program failed to keep Terry in state, has now returned to Austin as the Longhorns' defensive coordinator. In other words, the very coach who couldn't keep the player at home is now the one who will be coaching him at Texas. It is quite a twist in the world of college recruiting. Kanu also made a point of praising the depth of the defensive line as a whole, stating that the group is strong precisely because there are so many players capable of stepping in and producing. This shows that the coaching staff is optimistic about the roster assembled for the upcoming season. Now the burning question remains, will Justus Terry live up to the hype on the field? Expectations in Austin are high skies, and the upcoming preseason games should start providing some answers. Stay tuned. As soon as more information emerges regarding Terry's performance and the Longhorns' practices, we'll bring it to you firsthand. Don't forget to hit the like button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our coverage.